What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and tarot reader. So for all personal bookings and Reiki certifications and or personal sessions, you can find it all down below through my website in the description box. And check out Patreon if you want a free 10-minute reading, access to the first and second half of the month, individual zodiac sign readings, as well as a lot more. So let's get into it, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What do I most need to see for Virgo, please? I heard friendly regroup. You might, I feel like it's almost like you're taking the time away from a soul tribe energy. This could be certain friends or family members. And it's like, when I'm ready, we can regroup. But right now, I don't have space for you. That's really what it feels like. So let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. I heard too many to count. I'm going to take these. I'm going to put these back. So we have the World, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're going into regrouping yourself right now. You're saying goodbye to other relationships. It feels very temporary. It feels like I need to separate myself. I have something that I need to rebuild. There's something going on within me. Let me address this, and then I'll come back to the external relationships, right? Six of Swords in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. You're very hermit mode. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse is your overall energy, which is the soul tribe family card, right? It's about the people we most resonate with. So you could be taking a break from certain family members or certain friends at this time, or maybe even romantic partners, things of that nature. Somebody, something very close to you is what you're taking a step back from, which makes sense right now. We have a lot of planets in the sign of Capricorn, and that's about legacy. So it's about building things that last the test of time, which is more so a Ten of Pentacles energy. You might be taking this step away to really focus on your health, to focus on projects, to focus on parts of you that you really know need healing. With all this feminine energy in reverse, that tells me that you're definitely in a hermit energy. Feminine energy is very present. To me, this doesn't feel as if you're out of balance. It feels as if you know that there's certain things you really want to focus on within your feminine. That is not, it's kind of like, what are you thinking about? None ya business. Too much on my mind to explain to you. It feels more so like that. Yeah, I like it. Let's get into it. Let's clarify. I feel like your clarifiers are really gonna say a lot more about this. Let's do, ooh, you have a lot going on with your solar plexus. Solar plexus sacral. I wouldn't be shocked if you're really drawn toward new activities, hobbies, or maybe changing careers or taking on a new project that might be a side gig. And this is going to affect relationships. I feel this in the sacral a lot, and the solar plexus tells me that you're having confidence in stepping in this direction, but it's almost like, oh, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? I feel like you're almost working through the idea of other people's opinions, right? Getting over the fear of judgment of other people. Let's look at the World. You have someone who's like really on your side with a lot of things. It's funny. It's like, no, I know you can do it. Now screw them. Like let them think what they want to think. It's a really funny energy. With the World and Judgment, the Knight of Cups, you're making the right choice. 100% making the right choice. Judgment is the soul's call, but it's also speaking to the things that are in alignment with us. So this new cycle that you're stepping into, you're starting to move in a direction as the Knight of Cups that really lights you up on an emotional level. So if you've been very practical, very focused on your finances, or very focused on what's going to sustain you, it's almost as if, okay, now that I've built that area of my life, let me go ahead and build an area of my life that is more so focused on moving forward and fulfilling me emotionally. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry about the camera getting out of focus. My little focus square is down here on the cards, and I'm wearing black, so it will get a little blurry if I don't hold the cards there. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I've done the work. That's what this is. I've done the work. Okay, that's going to grow. It's not like you're taking a retreat or you're taking a break from your actual job or your family or things like that. You just might seem a little more isolated. So for instance, like perfect example would be, I'm going to continue posting my videos, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be on my phone talking to people or doing things on my computer. I'm probably going to be meditating a lot more. That's an example of this, right? It's taking more time to care for yourself. You're shifting more into your feminine because you know that you have been in your masculine building, right? And so now it's like, okay, I'm going to reap what I sow, right? It's time for me to reap, but I need to be receptive in order to do that. I want to see what the Queen of Swords feels like there's something that you're contemplating on doing differently. Five of Pentacles. This feels like there's something you want to address. You're like, when am I gonna surface this, right? This might be a conversation. It does feel like addressing something. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's that vulnerable conversation like, hey, this is how I feel about this. I've taken some time to think about it. I'm approaching you in a very loving, very kind way. Yeah, so if there's something that you haven't necessarily swept under the rug, but have more so like left it in the back corner in a box that you don't want to open for a while, you're like, I'm going to peek in this and see if it's time to talk about this yet. I want to get another on this Queen of Swords. Let's see what your project's going to be fine. Whatever you're building, it's like you have this really, it's a newfound confidence in it. I like it. Let's look at this Queen of Swords again. Yeah, Page of Swords. You're definitely going to be confronting, you're going to be confronting the elephant in the room or the devil, right? However you want to see it. I like to call it the elephant in the room. It's a little less demonic. With the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse, that's a joke, by the way. Like, the devil actually represents the ego. It is representative of like the fallen angel, because tarot is based off the Bible, if you didn't know that. Okay, so with the devil here, this is you having conversation about something that is either an addiction, an attachment, something that you're struggling to let go of, like a codependent trait, or it could be a fear or a limiting belief, like feeling like you're not worthy, you're not capable, you're not beautiful enough or handsome enough, right? Not good enough, because whatever this fear is, it's standing in the way of you really taking action with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, right? The Six of Pentacles is acting, see, and now my masculine side of my head starting to like throb. That tells me that this is like a hesitance in you building something, because the masculine is how we take action, right? So with the Six of Pentacles, this is something that you might at times still ruminate on, because it's making my head start to hurt on the right side a lot. The right side's the masculine, the left is a lady, feminine, okay? So this is how we take action, build, and move forward in things. You might struggle to really move forward and invest in projects that you know are really emotionally fulfilling, because the Nine of Cups is an energy of, I feel as if I'm meeting all of my own emotional needs. And the Six of Pentacles tells me that this relationship or this dynamic or this fear that you're going to talk about with somebody, you finally realize, like, this is the real reason I'm hesitant in moving in with you, or saying yes to that proposal, or starting that project, right? Or having a child, right? You're talking about these things that are standing in your way. You're just really contemplating how to approach it first. I like it. I have a feeling that this is like you setting a boundary though, and this might be a new boundary or a new experience to you, setting boundaries. Six of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I like this. This is really nice. This, addressing whatever this fear or limiting belief, whatever the devil is for you, this is putting you into a place where you are actually very confident in yourself, and you're very confident in this new beginning, right? So now you're in this manifestation mode, and that's why you're not quite yet moving forward to the Six of Swords yet. The Six of Swords in reverse is an energy of, okay, I'm out of the five, the conflict, right? The inner dialogue, the inner critic. And I'm moving into this energy of, it could even be a betrayal with the Five of Swords, by the way. So if you've experienced a betrayal, you're trying really hard to discuss that betrayal or that sense of defeat and move into, okay, I'm really confident we can have this new beginning, or I can have this new beginning. I'm just struggling to really move forward on a mental level, because swords rule the mind, okay? It's very mercurial, the mind and communication. Let's look at the Five of Wands. Yeah, oh, I love that. You have the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands. You're no longer seeing yourself as separate or in competition with this person or this group. Like, if you've been perceiving this dynamic as like a you versus them thing, if it's like your parents, for example, like, oh, I feel like they're always out to get me, or I feel like they're always criticizing me. You're realizing this has more to do with your own insecurities and things that only you have control over. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You're realizing the opportunity you have to really heal and no longer stay attached to this belief. So that is that attachment, right? With the devil is about attachment. It's about things that we're struggling to let go of, okay? Because anything in excess is poison to our energy, right? It puts us out of balance. Let's look at the Queen of Wands here. There's something very nice about this all of a sudden. Five of Wands, okay. You're starting to realize the triggers you had in this relationship and what made you feel like you were not in control. The Queen of Wands can be very reactive. It could be someone who gets angry easily or is like they run away easily. Like they'll be like, I'm over it, and they want to run out the door. Queen of Wands is very confident and a very striking energy. So when you have a Five of Wands on top of it, this is the Queen realizing, oh gosh, I might have contributed a little more to this argument, to this power struggle, Five of Wands, than I initially thought. Let's get another on this. The Sun, oh, I love that. Then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the World. So you have all the queens in reverse. This is a big inventory about yourself. This isn't about other people. You could see yourself acting this way with other people or see other people acting this way toward you, because it's showing you the parts of yourself that you need to see as well, right? We mirror in our relationships very often. And so with the Sun and the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that you're starting to realize that this behavior of reactiveness is actually because part of you is scared to be vulnerable. And that's why this is like after the fact. You're like, okay, I know I need to have this conversation about what my fears are, right? Not approving of myself, basically. Not being receptive to the things that really light me up. This seems a little bit like there's codependency going on, because it feels like a lesson of like boundaries as well as valuing your worth. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, you're realizing that a lot of this had to do with the fact that you might be giving a lot of love externally, but you're not giving it to yourself as well. And that is why there's this reactive energy, because we're really only reactive when we don't feel safe. That's coming to a close. I want to see what's going to happen with these relationships. I like that you're taking a step back and you're building a new beginning for yourself. You're building a new version of yourself, a new emotionally mature version of yourself, which is really nice. Let's see. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Ooh, I like that. Ten of Swords, this tells me that this is a way in the relationship. When a Ten of Swords is in reverse on relationships, it's not the end of a relationship for me. It is like, okay, we're no longer going to be doing this bickering over Thanksgiving turkey, right? We're no longer going to be doing this bickering about the shoes at the back door. I'm just going to acknowledge that you really appreciate when people take their shoes off. So I'm not going to let it be a power struggle. I'm going to do it out of respect for you, right? It's becoming very diplomatic and really vulnerable, and understanding that the little fights about the shoes at the back door are not about the shoes at the back door. They're about someone wanting to feel respected, wanting to feel valued, wanting to feel that, oh, you appreciate my home, you appreciate my value system that I have. And so often we're only looking at the surface level of things. And this is going to allow this old way of being to fall away, because as you basically lead by example, by starting to recognize, oh, it's not about the shoes. It's not about, oh, you're a clean freak. It's about, this is your value system. You value your home. You want it to stay clean. You want it to reflect how you feel about yourself. Oh, I see. So if I treat your home this way, you take it as I'm treating you this way. Because so often that is the bigger issue with things. It's not about the little thing. Okay, just an example. Bottom of the deck, Strength in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's returning to the scene of the crime over and over. You're starting to realize the patterns in your relationships. You're starting to realize, oh, we keep coming back to this wound or this fight or this way of being that's really just not healthy for us. It's sabotaging with the Seven of Swords. You're moving away from that. Between the 10 and the 7 is the Three of Swords in reverse. So you're going through a lot of healing, and you're actually going through healing as an entire group. Friends, family, co-workers, romantic partners, whatever it is for you. You're going through it together, which I really like, but at the same time, you're going through it together because you're taking space to go through your part alone, right? If you're trying to fix the whole, but each individual part needs its own attention, the whole's gonna probably take a long time. But if you just address your individual part, you're like, okay, here, fix my stuff. Did you fix your stuff? Okay, cool. we got two pieces of the big pie coming back together. That's what's going on. I like it. Virgo, this is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below through my website and check out Patreon. You get a free 10-minute reading. We're talking on WhatsApp all day, every day, because we got a group chat on there. It's really fun. So if you want to be part of a spiritual community, you want to have access to the moon cycle readings, major transits, astrology, meditation, spiritual growth tools, and just a fun group of people who hang and share their spiritual journey. Go ahead, check it out. That's definitely for you, and I'd love to have you. I'll see y'all next time.